It's just a new look for me today. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Are we gonna have some fun? Are you gonna get wet?
Yes, I am.
Am I gonna get wet?
Yes, you are. I think you're gonna get soaked.
All right, little man.
He's not looking at you.
I am fun.
But then, of course...
27 years I dreamt of you, I craved you, oh, I missed you, waiting for this very moment. Time to flow. Oh, gotcha! You filthy little children. I am the leader of worlds.
The whole ending of the movie is a motion captured performance. It's always scary, I think, for an actor when it's all in the hands of VFX, because you don't know how it's going to look or how it's going to translate.
This is a shot where we see Pennywise. He will come down and find you already in position, and I will cue you for the run. And action! Clown Spider!
All the actors had to imagine that I was, 10 feet tall or whatever. It's going to be VFX, but it was important for me to be there to do the blocking of these scenes as if I was shooting it live. So I was back by the monitors with the God mic, so I was doing Pennywise performance live.
27 years I dreamt about you, I craved you, I've missed you, all waiting for this very moment.
And God!
Just a physicality or a very technical thing.
And God!
It's a tremendously physical performance. He works really hard.
1, 2.
You okay?
Good job. Let's do one. That's right here.
And that was known as Pancake Head.
This is what is known in Stephen King's universe as the ritual of Chud. And the ritual of Chud is when you staple intergalactic entity's head to a piece of volcanic... Just like that. It worked.
At the end of the first movie, Pennywise for the first time feels fear himself. And that's why his last line in the movie is fear. It's him realizing what that feeling is.
Fear.
So he uses fear to sort of season the flesh, if you will. And he instills fear in children and in humans. But he never actually understood what that was because he's never felt it before himself. And I think that that is scary for him, but it's also a thrill. So there's a craving. He craves the losers that are now adults. Because if this creature and this entity has lived for millions and millions of years, it's a high to have an opponent that's matched him. I feel like the way this movie ends, at least from my perspective and the character, he plants things and there's reasons for why things are happening. And when the kids that are now adults, when they think they're in control, they're actually not in control. And this is really scary. If you talk about Pennywise's own subconscious or its own subconscious, maybe wants to die or wants to cease to exist. So at the very end of this movie, maybe that was his goal all along. And in that sense, Pennywise wins.
This is actually the martini shot.
Yeah.
I just don't want to say it too loud.
Yeah.
In case I change my mind. It was a scene with Pennywise, with Bill. He was closing the lid of a coffin, which is actually the clubhouse. It was very meaningful moment.
And Action!
All that success, all those sit-ups, but deep down, still that little fatty loser who always knew he would die alone.
God! Who's doing there? Hold on. See from the top, please, Anthony. From the very top.
Oh, that's awesome. It looks like the head is like twisting.
And okay, and check it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a picture wrap on Bill Skarsgård that's given the hand. And that's a picture wrap on It Chapter 2. Andy Muschietti.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being part of this incredible family. I really mean it. I love you so much, each one of you, and I really learned a lot about your work by being here, and it's been like an amazing experience. So thank you so much.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. We made another one.
What?
We did another one.
We did another one, just like that. It wasn't that tough. It wasn't that hard, to be honest.